Hi, this is Ty Jacobson with Jacobson Enterprises. I've got Tony Miller, the CEO of U.S. Energy Initiatives, on the line with me. How are you today, Tony?
I'm doing very well.
Uh, Appreciate you taking the moment to speak with us. Talk a little bit about your company. There's some excitement that's been brewing today, it looks like, especially in the stock. Ticker is USEI. Wanted to do a little introduction to people who aren't familiar with your company and give you a chance to explain a little bit more about what you do and you know uh, create a little bit more familiarity. So, can you explain a little bit to us what does your company do?
Well, my company is U.S. Energy Initiatives Corporation, and we are an energy firm, a green energy firm, and we have been making biodiesel, and then we started looking at this year as making biodiesel with hemp, and that kind of drove us into the cannabis space, and now we are looking to grow hemp in Colorado and other products that are all within the cannabis family. So we formed a subsidiary that's called USEI Cannabis, and our goal is to do a wide range of products and services that are in the cannabis business. That includes hemp and also the cannabis products as well.
Okay, so USEI Cannabis then. So and that has a website.
Yeah, the website is useicannabis.com.
Okay, great. Yeah, people should definitely go and check that out. Tell me about your products. So you guys are going to actually be you're working on growing hemp then in Colorado State.
Our goal this year is to do that. One of the things we're really focusing on right now is the edible side of business. We're working and are focusing our energy on Washington State and Colorado State, where cannabis is both legal. In Washington, we're partnering with a company that's already been producing products there, and our goal is to expand what's already going there, and especially as the state goes more legal towards the summer, and to take that whole product line that's already been existing there, into Colorado and market this product line in Colorado. That's a very large line of products. And then also work on the extracts. We have strong connections in order to be able to extract the essence from cannabis, and our goal is to do that and market that for products as well, and possibly some beverages as well. That's some of the things we're looking to do.
Oh, okay, so you just kind of have the trifecta then: edibles, extracts, and drinks. Um,
That's where the market's going. So where our goal is to go where the market's going.
yeah. Well, I can understand why maybe it's been a little bit of a laggard stock or an under appreciated stock at this point, because most of your focus, it sounds like, has been in Washington State, where really I think most people are uh, all eyes on Colorado and some of the ticker symbols that are really heavily involved there. You're more focused in Washington, is that right? But you're also moving into Colorado.
We're focusing on both, but Washington, obviously, we've had more entrenchment. We did hire a consulting firm for Colorado that'll help us navigate through all of Colorado, and they've been there for a long time, a number of years, and their goal is to help us to remove every barrier and to give us every opportunity to be successful in Colorado.
Okay. Do you have any sort of time frames on that, the roughly or anything? I mean, is this something that's days, weeks, months?
I believe we're going to have a very nice foothold of production in Colorado within the next 60 days, for sure.
Within the next 60 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're a little bit soft there so I didn't know if that picked up. Talk to me about this. This has got me kind of excited here. You have a trademark pending, is that right?
Yeah, we have a trademark. Harrison McCoy is our chief technology officer. He's a great great grandson of Elijah McCoy, where the name the real McCoy comes from. So we actually trademarked the name the real McCoy Genuine, and we are going through that process. And the products that we produce for the Washington market and the Colorado market and all the other emerging markets that are going to come out, whether they be in Las Vegas or Arizona, also California, we're going to use that real McCoy product. I think it has a good name, and we want to use it to identify ourselves as something real and special.
I think that is a really special name, and it's neat that you're involved with somebody uh, that close that has the relationship or the genealogy of that person. What kind of deals do you have in the works right now? I mean, what's on your plate workload wise? Are you meeting with people, or do you anticipate closing any deals? Or
Well, I'm going to Colorado tomorrow. I'll be on the plane at 7 o'clock in the morning, headed there, and I intend to sign some documents. When I'm back I'm in Washington tomorrow. I'm in Colorado next week. Also, on the Friday, I'm one of the sponsors of a hemp event that's going on in Colorado as well. So I'm pretty much in Colorado and Washington on the regular, and our goal is to try to stay there until we can get some kind of traction and start generating significant revenues in both states.
hmm. And anything significant out of tomorrow's meeting that you anticipate?
I definitely anticipate a signed agreement for sure.
Oh, okay. And then obviously, if you're successful in that, we would probably see a PR. Then I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean the goal always is try to keep the investor community informed on what we're doing. My goal is always every time we make a material event, we're to put out press.
Right. Well, that's great then, because there's a lot of other companies where people are hard to reach and they're not very transparent, and they like to bump a lot of hype, you know. Um, so, but birds of a feather here. I also understand that you are developing a relationship with Tranzbyte Corporation to some degree. What can you say about that? That's
We have talked and we intend to continue to talk. I think that we have a relationship that's developing, and I think that ultimately we should be able to put something together that be beneficial to both companies.
yeah. So to sum it all up, then, why should a person buy, say, your stock over another one over here that's you know, sending up smoke signals and flooding boards and stuff like that? I mean, where's the value here? I mean, what's let's get bottom line numbers and stuff. I mean, what are you projecting? Do you have any projections for revenues this year?
Well, yeah, I think that based on what we have, we have been working on, I believe we should probably produce revenues in excess of a million and $1.5 million this year. That's what
Wow.
we're shooting for. I think we're going to hit those numbers. We're one of the things that for us, we are one of the companies that probably are underwatched. A lot of the companies are making a lot of noise, and that's probably why their stocks are flying. I think that because our stock's underwatched, that's probably why our value is where it is at this point.
And that's kind of what I was alluding to earlier, was that because your focus has been more in Washington State, that's kind of why I felt that it had been under the radar at this point. But yeah, hopefully that changes, because I think that there's a lot of value here in what you're doing. Um, I do appreciate you taking the time to speak with me about it and kind of give an introduction to your company. Um, I'll leave you with we got a couple minutes here. If there's anything else that you'd like to say to potential shareholders, current shareholders, they're listening. So here's your chance.
I think that our goal is to do real solid business. We have a company that has a very good float as far as a lot of the other companies that are out there. We only have about 500 or 600 million in the float. A lot of shares that are held by insiders and or over 100 million that are locked, 100 almost 150 million are locked up. So value wise, I think our stock's valued properly. I think probably within less than what most of the other guys are. I think that looking at what we have as business in front of us, I think we have a good opportunity for our stock to appreciate beyond where it is at this point. Our goals as a company is just to do real solid business, and that's what I've been known for doing. I've been doing public company for 18 years. I have a great name, and I'm accessible. Investors have called me, and I do take some calls. I can't spend a whole day taking calls, but I do respond to
Yeah, well, and I found you to be everything that you've just described there because I definitely do my homework here before speaking with people as well. I like the fact that you pointed that out. Low float. The float was you said about 550 million.
Yeah, 500, 600 million, something like that. We have about 1.3 billion issued out, but the rest are inside are in a lock-up agreement. So, it's pretty much low. We're not looking to do any reverses or anything like that. None of the craziness, none of
Okay.
the crazy whacked out financing strategies as well. Our goal is to just try to grind it out and do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, the real McCoy. It sounds like looking forward to maybe seeing you guys in a Zaz machine or something like that. Um, and we'll follow up with you here, within the next month or so, and we'll see how it's going. Do a follow up if that's all right.
Okay.
And appreciate you taking the time to talk with me and introduce your company. Thanks again. This is Tony Miller that we've been speaking with. He's the CEO of U.S. Energy Initiatives. So thanks again, Tony.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.